In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some news stories following 2021, what to expect from Microsoft, and what to expect from Halo. Now, this article comes from Game Rant, and the headline is What to Expect from Microsoft's Xbox Series X in 2021. The information reads as follows. Xbox fans have plenty to look forward to from Microsoft in 2021 as new games release, services expand, and hardware finally hits shelves. I have been over the last week and a half trying to secure a next-gen console with very little success. So hopefully they can put more consoles out. For Microsoft, 2020 was a roller coaster with incredible highs, such as the launch of its two next-generation consoles, and disappointing lows like Halo Infinite reveal debacle. Of course, they're referring to the problems in the July reveal, and then, of course, the game being delayed. We're going to go ahead and jump ahead here. For 2021, Microsoft appears to be poised to really hit the ground running by delivering the next-generation experience early for Xbox Series X and S adopters that they have been waiting for. Naturally, the biggest piece of this puzzle, finally launching the highly anticipated exclusives and first-party titles. The biggest of these is likely Halo Infinite, which is expected later for holiday of 2021. I've said it before previously, and I will say it again. My prediction is that it is going to be November 15th. It is the 20th anniversary for Xbox, the 20th anniversary for Halo, and what better way for them to celebrate 20 years of Halo by releasing a game on that date. The article moves on. Microsoft is working towards getting X and S consoles built faster. The Bethesda acquisition by Microsoft shocked many in the gaming industry and the community in 2020. It is also set to finalize in 2021, officially cementing the deal and bringing a ton of iconic franchises and characters under Microsoft's control. This, of course, they're referring to Fallout, Skyrim, Doom, and all the new series that Bethesda is developing currently. While Microsoft still has a number of surprises left to share, the company has already detailed a lot of what Xbox fans can expect in 2021. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump over here real quick to another article. Xbox boss teases surprises for 2021. 2021 has just begun, but it sounds like this year could be a big one for the team at Xbox. And to go along with many of the releases that we already know about, a notable face at Microsoft's gaming division has recently started to tease this year will bring a number of surprises as well. Over on Twitter, Xbox's Aaron Greenberg tweeted to fans, wishing them a happy 2021 before getting to talk about what the company has in store for this year. Greenberg specifically pointed to Halo Infinite, Psychonauts 2, and the upcoming acquisition of Bethesda, and some of the most notable moments that Xbox has planned for 2021, but also indicated that more surprises are also in store. So much to look forward to, Greenberg said. And here is his tweet here. Happy 2021. Hope you all had a good holiday break. I'm incredibly excited for the year ahead for Xbox and the Bethesda/ZeniMax acquisition to gaming shows and events and new releases like Psychonauts, Halo Infinite, and more surprises. Much more to look forward to. So hopefully we're going to get this stuff revealed in June. I know that E3 had been moved, but with things in the world going on, I don't necessarily know if it is a good idea for this stuff to be continued with people with mass gatherings. We'll find out eventually. But nonetheless, hopefully, whatever it is that they have planned, they are taking into account the fact that there may not be a physical press conference that people can go to, and they can get a very good digital event set up. Now, jumping back over here, the shortages continue as the exciting next-generation console launches. This year presents even more challenges than usual for getting one. With the pandemic pushing everyone at home, retailers, stores have also opted out to sell their wares online. Unfortunately, console shortages and the presence of automated bots have made these new systems more challenging to acquire for than fans were hoping for. And I've definitely experienced this the last time that the next-gen consoles went up for sale. I was on bestbuy.com. I literally hit refresh, and the Series X and S were available. I hit the link to buy, and immediately the next page was sold out. I then kept refreshing that screen for about another 15 minutes before I gave up, And yeah, it would literally went from in stock to out of stock within a matter of seconds. Now, I understand people are trying to buy these consoles, but we are definitely being hit by these scalping bots. And I've looked at a lot of them online, some of them on Facebook. And I want you guys to be careful when looking at this stuff on Facebook because they are listing the price on Facebook for these consoles for $500. But then when you go and actually look in the description of the item, they're selling it for more. And some of these even have a buy now button directly at the top. So you see $500 and then underneath it is a buy now button. Beware that what you are seeing on Facebook is not actually the price. They are charging thousands of dollars for these items, not the $500 that they're being advertised for. The article moves on from the Microsoft perspective. Fans who were hoping to grab a Series S or X may continue to have troubles doing so well into the spring of 2021. Microsoft's CFO Tim Stewart revealed disappointing news late last year, confirming that manufacturing and shipping difficulties. Microsoft was not able to put the new consoles into production as soon as it had hoped, meaning that supply was going to be more limited than intended. While consoles are consistently being built, Xbox head Phil Spencer also went along to apologize for the current shortages fans are experiencing and reassured them that the company is working as fast as possible to manufacture more. Either way, it's a good problem for Microsoft to have, as a new console popularity and demand is extremely high. And of course, here they then move into talking about Halo. Master Chief and first-party exclusives arrives. One of the bigger criticism leveled at the Xbox when it launched back in November were the lack of exclusives. They were supposed to have Halo, but of course that did not work out. It says, while Xbox owners may have been craving the next first-party exclusive, 2021 will be the year when the system finally starts to show what it can do. Naturally, the headliner this year is going to be the previously mentioned Halo Infinite. While the game hasn't been shown off since Microsoft's July showcase, 343 Industries provided fans an update on the title, revealing new screenshots and detailing a few gameplay elements, and we did cover that back in the live Halo news when they showed off the multiplayer screens. Outside of Halo, Microsoft also has a few exclusives lined up thanks to the studio shopping spree the company has been going on for the past couple of years. The Medium, after being delayed out of December to avoid Cyberpunk 2077, is finally set to launch on January 28th, 2021. This is a psychological horror title putting up players in the shoes of the Medium called Marina, who is able to see the world for what it is. And of course, there are the two different ones. You've got Scorn, Stalker, Bright Memory, Infinite are also expected sometime this year. And Microsoft also has a number of first-party titles cooking. We saw Perfect Dark at the last preview event that they had. Hellblade 2 has been in development for quite some time. Of course, if you're a racer fan, the next Forza Motorsport title should also be in development. And I'm pretty sure that they've also confirmed that Fable, if you're an RPG fan, is in the works as well. Microsoft's Game Pass remains one of the greatest deals in gaming, which it really does, featuring the staggering amount of games to play on the service as well as bonuses like EA Play. And I'm hoping pretty soon that the next Ubisoft Plus would be a great service and to add into it. And they actually talk about that here in the article. But it has yet to come to fruition. While Microsoft hasn't officially revealed the Game Pass plans for 2021, Xbox head Phil Spencer teased that the team has some very exciting long-term plans, specifically mentioned that 2021 is going to be an incredible year for the subscription service. Honestly, what I would like to see them do is I would like to see them just have one either price per year for Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass expanded into it, maybe for $120 or $150 just as a total for a year, because right now you are spending, if you're paying for an entire year's worth of gold, which is $60, and then an entire year of the Xbox Game Pass, it ends up being $120 either way, so they could just put that together in one package. I think that would be fantastic. Honestly, I would like to see them just get rid of Games with Gold. Games with Gold for months now at this point has just been a terrible joke. The games for December, when most people would be getting new consoles, instead of having a stellar lineup, they just really had games that nobody ever heard of before. And honestly, let's be honest here, nobody really cares about them either. But moving on, the cloud gaming expansion. In 2020, Microsoft launched Project X Cloud, giving fans a new way to play Xbox on various devices outside of the normal consoles. Using cloud services, players can now have their Xbox experience on Android and the mobile devices and PC at no additional charge through the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And starting in the spring of 2021, Microsoft is expanding the coverage to include Windows PCs through the Xbox app and browser. And they have had some controversy with getting xCloud to work on Apple products because Apple is, well, they're not exactly consumer friendly. Microsoft aims to bring the experience to the iOS device in the spring as well. Usually, I think that's going to be through a browser service that you're going to be able to sign up for. And Microsoft will also be adding additional support for more countries. So essentially, the Netflix of gaming is just going to keep getting better and better. And with the addition of 5G being rolled out through cell services now, we're going to be able to see gaming done on mobile in the wild without actually having to be tethered to a Wi-Fi. And moving on here, the Arbiter, is he going to be in Halo Infinite? Now, recently, a fan has tweeted at Keith David, and Keith David, for those of you that don't know, is the voice actor for the Arbiter. Now, you would just naturally assume, especially the way Halo 5 ended, that the Arbiter will be in Halo Infinite. And somebody tweeted at him saying, "Are you able to tell us if you're in Halo Infinite?" And he replied with, "I'd have to kill you." This is essentially a confirmation to me. I can imagine that if he wasn't in it, he would just have no problem being like, "No, I'm not involved in that project." But the fact that he's being kind of cryptic about it and kind of playing in character as the Arbiter, it pretty much to me guarantees that he is in Halo Infinite. But as always, don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and have your voice heard, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you guys think about this new type of video format in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I've got my social media and, of course, support for the channel and news, and the upload schedule is there as well. But until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.